What do you think? Now, Khan says he books everything himself, which I think he started saying that after Cody left, which that's one of the reasons I think it suffered. But do you think Omega and the Bucks? Who do you think would be better if you had to put your money on it? Would you want Omega and the Bucks to book your company, or would you want CM Punk to book your company? I
Wow.
wouldn't want Punk to book my company. He sounds like a pain in the ass.
No, I would go with the Bucks and Omega because just their style. I mean, alone. I mean, you got to look. You got to remember, WWF is one way, AEW is another. AEW is more like Japan style. It's more like hardcore, strong style. Those guys won't work that hard for Vince. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a big difference there. Like that match with Jericho and Danielson was an unbelievable match. I thought I'll give it 5 stars. That's something you would see in Japan. You wouldn't see that in a Vince McMahon ring. You know what I'm saying?
What I don't get is there's a lot of people there under contract that I mean it's starting to get like WCW. They're not doing nothing. But you got Jake the Snake, you've got Arn Anderson. I don't know if you have Tully anymore. I think Tully's a Ring of Honor. So Tully's still got a contract. You've got some guys like this. You've also got Jerry Lynn in the back. You've got Malenko in the back. You got Jericho, who's been everywhere. Why wouldn't you have some kind of booking committee with all these minds?
That's what I would have done, because I've seen Paul Heyman try to do it by himself. And it's not easy, man, because we would sit there and we would go to the show and he's sitting at a table going over all the matches and he don't even know what he's doing that night. So we could be sitting there and I learned my lesson because I would always say, what's up, what's up? And he'd be like, come back in 10 minutes. Finally, I said to myself, I don't care what we're doing tonight. You come and let me know what I'm doing. That's what I ended up saying eventually. I didn't even care. I'd go there, I'd get dressed, I'd hang out, and then they would come up to us and say, "Okay, Pitbulls versus so and so. You guys go over, or you put them over." End the story, done. And then we would sit down and work it out. That's how we did it. He would just tell us how much time he wanted us to put in, and that pretty much let us know how much work he wanted us to do. So, but he was trying to do everything on his own, and I'm not going to lie. I think it was very stressful, very hard.
So now you've got like Paulie, because many times you'd see ECW Arena Saturday night. It was just sold on ECWs at the arena. So, you didn't know any matches. Maybe you knew a main event. Vince, from what I hear, right after WrestleMania, he plans that whole year out to the next WrestleMania with if this guy gets hurt, here's plan B, here's plan C, plan D. Very meticulous. How do you think AEW, do you think they have any kind of long term plan, or do you think they're just throwing darts at the board now, too, like Paulie?
I think they're just throwing things at the dartboard, like you said. I think they're trying to plan some things out because MJF, like I said, he signed a new contract. He's got to get the strap. That's why they did the chip gimmick. He gets that chip. He signs his contract. He knows he's next in line to get the belt. So with Vince, like I said, he's more 6 months to a year. He knows what's going on ahead of time.